never thought about. There's what we call, I want to conclude and give my friend a chance to contribute, but there's what we call sustainable development. For anything that we are going to do, we must talk about sustainable development. Not emere ya rero, nti byakulya rero kati era bikomyawo. No, plan for your future. Sustainability of your program, sustainability of your project, sustainability of your army, sustainability. Uganda is operating, UPDF is operating in very many countries because they reach that they communicate. They communicate. So in every way, Kiswahili is there to enable us reach greater heights for sustainable development. I welcome, I invite you. It is attractive. By the way, it's nice. Lugha ya Kiswahili ni nzuri sana. Those who are giving false perceptions, kuja hapa, rara chini, my friend, Kiswahili, it's the most humble language, polite language. They say, njoo hapa. Even when you reach a shop, you want to buy, you have your money. You are going to buy. You don't say nataka chai. You say,
that is being rude.
That's being rude, my brother. Don't go there. Nataka chai because you have your money. I want, for them, they say, naomba sukari. When you reach, you say, tafadhali. Tafadhali is please. Tafadhali, leta kikombe hicho.
Maybe you people who speak it are the ones who are using this harsh and rude words.
We are inviting you. We are inviting you. Leta kikombe. Naomba unisaidie. Tafadhali, njoo hapa. Those are very sweet words. It's a very polite language. It's a very useful language. Asante sana.
Asante. Ndio. Honorable Ndio, as you said and put it right in the beginning of your presentation, that people have negative attitude on the language, which Mwarimu a bit cleared as they associate it to bad regimes and soldiers but how, as Abraham has been telling us, how to interest the people of Uganda to learn the language. You're the youth leader, you want to lead at some point. How are you going to help communities to learn and take language of Kiswahili? It is constitution, it is their mandate to learn, and we have seen all the opportunities.
Thank you. Once again, I want to thank my colleague, Doctor, who made a supplement about the UPDF, the Uganda People's Defense Forces, who kept for us Kiswahili, even when it died here in Uganda. They managed to keep it for us for future reference, and here we are now. We are back to resurrect it, and we have a store. We have where to refer to, the UPDF. I thank the UPDF so much, and I thank the President of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for making it an official language of the armed forces. And I also thank the people who made the Constitution of Uganda that made it the second official language of Uganda. But still, I also wonder why the current parliament, or even the previous parliaments, have never had any procession or sitting or presided in Kiswahili, it being our second official language. I think there is need by parliament to take the lead, to take the example for all of us to see that Kiswahili is a very important language for our country. We want to see proceedings of parliament being conducted or presented in Kiswahili. We want to see that.
All right.
Yes. I also want to thank Right Honorable Mama Rebecca Kadaga, the first Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of East African Affairs, for the energy she's showing to the country. Honestly, I want to tell you people, I want to tell you Ugandans that I've never seen an energized person or energized minister in Uganda since 1986, or even since I was born in 1992. I've never seen any minister that has more energy of promoting our own culture and language like Rebecca Kadaga. I thank her so much. We can even clap for her again. I thank her for so much, Mama. Keep the energy, and we want to assure you that we, the youth leaders and the future of Uganda, we are behind you. We are ready to embrace you. We are ready to support you on this, and we are going to help our fellow youth to know the youth of learning Kiswahili. As the moderator put it, that how am I going to help the youth or the community, the youth in the communities to learn Kiswahili or to embrace Kiswahili? Well, Kiswahili, what I want to first put for the youth, I want you to first know that Kiswahili is the easiest language to speak. It is the easiest language to speak other than any other language. Because if someone says, nataka, though it is, my friend said it is a rude way, but yes, nataka kula chapati. It is very simple. Yes. Kula is to eat. Kuria in Runyankore. Here it is kura. Nataka chikombe. In Runyankore, chikombe is chikopo. So you see, it is just a slight difference. So people should know that Kiswahili is very easy to learn. You just take it as a daily life, that just speak as you hear it. Right. It is very easy to learn.
All right.
And the way I plan to make our youth love it and learn it, I urge them, the youth, to engage in economic activities, mostly, especially like the youth where I come from in Chegegwa. We have the most refugees in Congo. Most of the refugees in Uganda that come from DRC are in Chaka. And these are Swahili-speaking people. We mingle with them economically, and that is an advantage. Even the whole Uganda. So it is easy to talk to them. It is easy, we listen to them. So as we listen to them, we are learning the Swahili. Very easy, as even before we go to schools. I also urge government and our Honorable Minister of Education, Mama Janet Katao Museveni, and the First Lady. I surely want to put this clear today, that the same energy I talked about, right, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, is the same energy our First Lady has towards embracing education. This is the fact. We have seen her promoting institutions that are teaching institutions that are teaching
Swahili.
Not necessarily Swahili, institutions that have things to do with the artwork and things we can make with our own hands. Yes, this is the same thing she's doing with she's ready to support education, and as she's supporting that education system, let us also put Swahili at the forefront.
All right.
Yes, as we learn other things, as we change the education curriculum, let Swahili be at the fore.
All right.
I also want to comment a few things on the advantages.
Maybe in our second part of this show. All right.
Asante sana.
Ndio. Oh, dear listener, this is UBC Ground Zero, broadcasting live on 98 FM, UBC Radio, Magic 100 FM in the central parts of Uganda, and also live and clear on Utebo FM in eastern parts of this country, and we're also live and clear on Western Nile FM in Western Nile. We are discussing Kiswahili, multilingualism, and looking at how we are achieving it together as the people of Uganda, as the people of East Africa, and as the people of Africa. It is our noble responsibility to learn this language, and it is also mandated in the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. In the studios of UBC, a privilege and honor to have Abraham Kwakurunji Changungu is a lecturer at Bishop Stewart University and is the teacher or mwalimu at Ndare School. And we also have Dr. Lubuka Yunus is coming from Chambogo University and is the president of National Kiswahili Association. And we also have Honorable Ndio Jackson is chairperson of the NRM Youth Volunteers and is also coming from Chejegwa district. Ampaire Amonoteg is my name. Ground Zero takes a very short break. We're coming back in a bit. And in the break, we're going to also have inspiration from the president of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, telling us more about why we need Kiswahili as a language, as the people of East Africa, as the people of Uganda, as the people of Africa. We're coming back in a bit. Keep your messages coming through. I'll be reading them in our next part of this discussion. And in the next part also, we're going to receive your calls. 776-511-426 is the number that you're going to call. I'm going for a short break. I'm coming back in a bit. I pray you don't go away.
This is Ground Zero Season 2. Stay tuned. We shall be right back.
In Somalia, there is a problem, it affects Kenya. There is a problem in Congo, it affects Uganda. There is a problem in Uganda, it affects Congo. And yet we don't work together to solve these problems. The problems are Pan-Africanist, they are global, but we act parochially. How shall we manage? If the problems are Pan-Africanist, we must be also Pan-Africanist in handling them. This is the second word in integration, strategic security. Finally, fortunately, as His Excellency Uhuru said, for us, actually, things are very easy. There is a third word, brotherhood, undugu. These people are trying to unite. Are they really very difficult to unite?